Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. What a treat we have for you today. This is a pre-owned 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe Luxury. Just under 70,000 kilometers, one owner vehicle, no accident history. This is the latest and greatest from Hyundai. This is a 7-passenger SUV that is absolutely ram-packed with features. And we're going to explore all those features today so that way you can confidently buy this vehicle from Clarington Kia right after watching this video. Now, what is underneath the hood of the Santa Fe Luxury? It is a 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. This is connected to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, and of course, it is H-Track all-wheel drive. So you have Hyundai's best power plant underneath the hood of this luxury Santa Fe. Now, as you can see from the side profile here, this is the latest and greatest model. I mean, this is Range Rover all day. When you get inside, it still remains Range Rover. It's just, I mean, when it says luxury as far as the trim level, it really is luxury. You're gonna see that. We're gonna get to the details in the inside in just a minute, but let's complete our exterior tour so you know the condition of the Santa Fe. Now we've got 20-inch alloy wheels with some incredible looking Michelin tires on here. I mean, look at these wheels. They look absolutely fantastic. We have this nice little Santa Fe logo right here in our front fender, turn signals in the mirrors. We've got the nice piano black roof rails up top. So if you want to put some crossbars on there, you certainly could. And then again, the shape of this. I love this floating roof design. Look at that white roof up top. Just like, I mean, hence the term floating roof. Looks like a floating roof. Just looks great. Now, as we come around to the rear, we've got a massive tailgate in the back. I'm going to show you what it's like inside in just a second, but I just wanted to point out the rear taillights, H for Hyundai. We have the Santa Fe badge right across the back. I mean, this back end is just finished off super nicely. Trunk's in great shape as well. We're going to get it opened up with the key fob here. Now, this might not work because I've already started the car. Yeah, I didn't think so. This doesn't work for the remote when you've got the car started already, but you can see there is a remote starter on there as well. And this is Hyundai's new key fob here. All right, but we'll get this open from the back. Power tailgate, of course, as you would expect on a luxury vehicle like this. Now, rear seats up. We've got some room back here. I mean, you could still do grocery shopping if you wanted to go grocery shopping with 6 kids. I mean, if you want to do that kind of crazy stuff, please go right ahead. Don't do it. Folding down the rear seats, super simple. Grab this, give it a pull, and flip it forward. Oops. Hard to do with one hand. Sorry for the motion sickness on the camera. There we go. Fold flat seat, and as you can see here, lots of room for cargo, okay? And then I'm just gonna zoom in here. So we have a 150 watt power outlet in the back. You can see on the right-hand side, USB support, rear ventilation, and the adjustable climate control right back here from the third seats as well. Cup holders built in, and then we have the same thing on the other side with the USB and everything else, all right? So you've got everything back here to keep all 7 passengers nice and comfortable. Gonna flip this up so that way we can show you what these rear seats look like, and you can see that they can also recline back even a little bit more depending on whoever's in the back, however they want to get comfy. As we come around to the passenger side, just wanted to let you know, we are looking for dings, dents, scratches, something to show you the condition of this. So that way, after watching this video, you can make a decision that this is the right car for you, and you can contact Clarington Kia to pick this up. But it's in great shape. There's really nothing to talk about condition-wise. It's just incredible. Have a look at the front headlights. Look familiar? That's right. It's got the H for the Hyundai brand right there. Taking a step back, incredible looking front end. We have that LED light bar going right across that nice dark chrome front grille, and then lots of piano black on this as well. Again, just keeping things looking super sharp down here. Now let's go get to the interior, because this is probably why you're most interested in this. You need to move some people around. Well, you can definitely do that in style. Have a look at this butterscotch interior. Beautiful color on this, especially with the white. The contrast is perfect. Having a look up, nice big panel glass roof in the back. make sure that everybody here doesn't get motion sickness, that nice airy cabin. And then one other thing to look up here, this is a black roof liner, although hard to tell from the contrast from the sunlight. But this is a black roof liner. Again, just one of those additional luxury things that you get on this vehicle. Most of the time they're gray, not so luxury. Black, very nice. Cup holders here. Show you this back seat real quick. Very easy to do that. Watch. Give that a push. Everything slides forward. All right, back seats in great shape. There's no rips, tears, stains, or burns in this. This is a non-smoker vehicle. This is exactly what you want as far as condition-wise goes. Now we'll slide these seats back. I want to show you a couple things. I've moved this driver's seat all the way back to show you you've still got leg room here, okay? I'm going to hop in. I like to say I'm 5'11". I'm not. I'm about 5'10". I've still got room for my legs here. Now, is it close? For sure it's close. You'd have to be 6'5" to sit in the driver's seat position that it is right now. So back here, a couple cool things for the rear passengers. We have USB ports in the sides of the seats. We also have, check this out. Isn't that cool? So the driver's armrest pops open to be a nice little container that both front passengers and back passengers can access. And then we've also got another little container back here as well. All right, so lots of storage for back passengers. And then we have heated rear seats as well in the back. And we also have this cool little sunshade here. So lots of great creature comforts in the back for back passengers. Now let's go hop into the front. I love this car, by the way. I don't know if you can tell, but it is really quite stunning. Now look at how far back that seat is, right? It's ridiculous, way back there. Again, beautiful butterscotch leather seating. All right, we've got a power driver's seat, power lumbar support. And then, I don't know if you noticed this, but look, the H's again for the Hyundai logo. All right, passenger side just as nice. And then looking up, we've got a power tilt and slide sunroof here. Now, let's hop in. And if this was my wife hopping in, she would just push number 2 or number 1, it'd probably be her car, would go back to the memory setting for her seat setting as well. All right, so I'm actually going to move it forward because I'm afraid to not reach the brake pedal when I show you the rear view camera. So we have a leather heated steering wheel up front. We have our adaptive cruise control as well as our highway driving assist all on the steering wheel, and we've got our radio controls on the other side. Now we have this beautiful 12.3 inch driver's gauges that continues all the way over to the same 12.3 inch infotainment system. So it looks like one nice big piece of glass. Absolutely love that. Give you a little pan down to show you kind of how this interior is laid out. We'll go into a couple of these features in just a second here, but I always like to show you kind of what you get from a cockpit view. It's fantastic. As far as advanced safety features goes, this has everything you could possibly put into a vehicle, as you would expect. Forward emergency braking, rear emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist. We have blind spot warning and blind spot assist. So all these things, when I mentioned there's an assist, it means that not only does it warn you, it will actively correct the vehicle so that way you don't make that dangerous maneuver, whether it's, merging lanes or, kind of drifting outside of the lanes in the road. It will keep you back in the lane. So all these assist features are fantastic. Those are really the advanced stuff that you want in your vehicle. As I mentioned adaptive cruise control as well. It's just got an absolute ton. There's about a list of about 18 advanced safety features, so definitely take a look on that online. Now, oh, you know what? Just because I'm going to forget if I don't show you now. Here is our gear selector here. So it's a little stalk behind the steering wheel, and this silver chrome piece here, you give it a twist, whichever way you want to go, and it puts it into drive or reverse, and then push in to put it into park, right? Pretty sweet. Love that. Now I want to show you another feature here. When we put it in drive and then put on our left turn signal, we have the blind spot monitor system. So now it's showing you your blind spot camera right here in the dash. And then when I put on the right turn signal, you guessed it, the right side turns on. All right, so those are great to have. We have that in our vehicle and really super convenient. Sure, do I check the blind spot every now in the mirrors? Sure, but I mean, once you get used to this, you really don't have to. Now, in our infotainment display, we have a great system. This is the newest stuff from Hyundai here. So you've got our navigation on the left, our radio station in the middle, and then the phone. Now this does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you slide it over, you get all of the other cool settings, weather, voice memo, all that stuff. You're set up there. All right. Everything is in here. Even the owner's manual is online now, which is really neat. And then when you do the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, this all changes the entire screen to be Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I love. Really fantastic. But you can also go back to the home screen and you can have it here with the Apple CarPlay plus your navigation. It's got so many cool ways to set this up. I love it. You can also pull down from the top and change a couple of the quick settings if you need to. All right, so that's also available. And we'll slide that back up. And then we do have different driver profiles. So the driver profiles will customize the entire thing, including your climate control, everything based off of who's driving the vehicle. And you can set that up and just push the driver profile when you get in the car. Love it. Now, let's put it in reverse, because here we have a nice clear rear view camera on the left and our around view camera on the right. And then we also have one additional cool view. Check this out. So this shows us a 360 view of our vehicle that you can scroll and kind of manipulate to see, just make sure nothing is around you. And that is available just by touching here. And you can do all that too, which is really, really neat. Now, when we put it into drive, we get our front camera. So making tight parking spots in this Santa Fe is absolutely a breeze. There are 4 cameras on the vehicle that, I mean, realistically, you could put this thing in a very tight spot without any problem. Moving down here, we have our audio controls, you'll see up top there, and then we have our tri-zone climate control. We also have heated and ventilated front seats, so not only heated but air conditioned. Our heated steering wheel, and then heated air conditioned seats for the passenger side as well. We have our electronic parking brake auto hold, our drive and terrain control, which I'll show you in a second. And then you can also access the parking camera just from pushing that P button as well. But when I go to the drive control, I'm going to show you up top. So you can see there's sport, my drive, and normal. And you can set up the my drive to be exactly what you're looking for performance from the Santa Fe. And then if you push it, you go to snow, mud, or sand, and that is for the terrain control, which is like your all-wheel drive and transmission control as well, in case you find yourself in a sticky situation. We've got our wireless charging pad, USB ports down here, our cup holders, and then of course the shared center armrest as well. And then one other little cool thing that I kind of didn't even know was here, but you've got this, and you've got a regular glove box as well. I don't know, kind of cool stuff there, right? Now, last but not least, you're already impressed. I know, you want to buy this, I know, but hold your horses just 1 second. There's a lot more to know about this vehicle, which is, most importantly, the Carfax. 1 owner vehicle, no reported accidents. We even have a couple service records on file. So this is a very important piece to know that this is a nice clean vehicle, as they say. And then last but not least, here is the additional value that you get with Clarington Kia, okay? So you can buy a car anywhere, sure. They're going to do just what's required for safety. What Clarington Kia does is they do maintenance as well. So they've done an oil change on this vehicle. We've machined the front brake rotors, machined the rear brake rotors. We've done a fuel induction cleaning. We've done a brake fluid flush. We've changed the air cabin filter, the engine air filter, done a front and rear brake service, all for a total of $1,657. I'm going to back up real quick because I have someone here impatiently waiting to get by, but I'm going to show you this nice rear view camera as we're doing it. All right, so again, backing up nice and easy. We can get real close to that pylon there. Put it back into park in a second. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move forward. I want to show you this car one more time. All right, and here's our forward camera as well. You can see that Mazda up front there. All right. We find ways to accommodate everything here, but as we were saying, this work that was done to this vehicle, I would say 60% of that did not need to be done. It was just regular maintenance to make sure that when you take this home and you come in for your first oil change, that's all it's going to be. They're not going to ask for brake work. They're not going to ask for new tires. They're not even going to ask you for, an engine air filter. It's going to be nice and clean and tidy and cheap. But folks, I mean, come on. If you're still watching this, please reach out to Clarington Kia ASAP. This Santa Fe is not going to last. Just under 70,000 kilometers. It's priced extremely well. And there can't be many of these out there. So if you want to get behind the newest, latest, and greatest Hyundai Santa Fe / amazing Range Rover, because let's face it, this is, I mean, the closest thing to it, please reach out to Clarington Kia. Thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to whoever picks up this incredible find right here at Clarington Kia.